I often get this question a lot. Hey Panda, why do you like math and science so much? Why do you care so much? And that's a really hard question to answer. So I usually reply with math and science is sort of like a game. But I usually get the feeling that people don't fully understand what I mean by that. Well, why do so many people like Minecraft? Well, I can't speak for everybody, but I think it has to do with it being an open world sandbox. Players love exploring the randomly generated worlds while at the same time enjoy crafting from hundreds of recipes. Essentially, the game is a simulation of what it's like to be human. But hang on a second, aren't we all humans? We have spent centuries crafting and building things to improve our lives, and yet many people don't seem interested in applying this fascination toward the real world. Many people wish things like magic and potions were real, but if you really think about it, doesn't it already exist? Would you agree that this reaction looks similar to acts of fiction? Sure, in reality, chemists could explain why these reactions happen in technical detail, but aren't wizards and alchemists usually seen as very wise and skilled people in fictional stories? It's a funny thing to think about. If science is just like magic, then why are so many people so disinterested in it? Well, I'll tell you why. It's because school typically gives students such a negative impression on the subject. For the most part, school is boring, uninspiring, and exhausting. On top of a few teachers telling you you can't do it. Do not ever let anyone tell you what you are capable of, especially from those who bring others down. It wasn't until I was in the middle of college till I really saw how dysfunctional the education system was. For the most part, it's actually a complete disaster. More than 100 years ago, even Albert Einstein had the same feelings toward his educators, and he too had teachers that doubted him. So what is school doing wrong? Well, it's hard to say what's directly bringing it down, but what I can tell you is that math should be taught like a game of chess. At a very young age, you are taught the basics like addition, subtraction, and multiplication, which is like learning how the pieces move on the board. As you get older, teachers will explain variables and equations, which is sort of like memorizing the openings and defenses in chess. But what professors don't teach you is where these equations come from and how to discover new ones. If you were playing a game of chess, wouldn't it make sense to understand why this sequence of moves makes a great opening? Not only would it make you a better player, but it will also train your mind into making moves of your own, achieving a level of mastery to question the world around you and reinvent the way the game is played, just like all the great players before you. And this doesn't just apply to chess, but to all games. Why do professionals hold the high ground? Why are they in this formation? Why do they jump like that? Why are they doing this? It's because someone had a reason, and everyone followed to stay ahead in the game, waiting for the next inventor to push the game to the next level. That's called innovation. And there's no better game to progress than the game of life. For as long as humans existed, there have always been those trying to push humanity farther than we could possibly imagine, rewarding all of us with the beauty of the universe we exist in, and a better understanding of the game we play. We defy nature with our natural curiosity to uncover the secrets of the universe, to find the answers we are looking for, like why are we here, the question that seems to be on everybody's mind. We have been on Earth for thousands of years, and we have pushed the game of life to an unimaginable level. The game is harder than it has ever been, and we are looking for some of the most beautiful minds to help push us to new heights. There is a growing fear in quantum computing and artificial intelligence, and we need some pure, passionate people to help us with these modern threats, so we can continue playing the game. And who knows, maybe one day we will find out why we're here, and push for a new era of peace.